Can you tell I've just got Netflix back or what? Glow was totes amazeballs and the upcoming series Slow, the sick lad of wrestling, is going to be even totes amazeballs. Here are all the WTF moments from WWE SmackDown Live. Carmella Pal saying the same thing time and time again does not make it right. First of all, bringing up Seth Rollins have people interfering on his behalf in Money in the Bank matches is not a valid argument because A, the people he had interfering for him were of the same gender, and B, the match in which he had people interfering for him was not the first ever, the trailblazing, the groundbreaking, the much hyped first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And while we're at things you're saying which aren't true, no matter how many times you say them, you're not f***ing intelligent, because any f***ing intelligent lady, or man for that matter, would have cashed in their Money in the Bank contract before Daniel Bryan had the chance to take it away from them. And you, pal, you had two chances to do that. White men can't jump, the motherfucking James Ellsworth edition. What the fucking hell was he playing at there? Answers on a postcard, please, but don't send it to me because I don't care about your opinion. What a fucking coinky dink. SmackDown's on a commercial break, and as soon as it comes back, the Usos pick up the victory. Day one is fucking H. Day one is fucking hoax. It's almost as if these carny bastards planned this match to happen exactly like that. Big E, I'm coming for you. Noble horse. Because you and the New Day Battleground are coming for them other noble horses, the Usos. Seeing the reaction, or fucking lack of one would be a better way to put it, reaction to Big E's fire homage to Booker T, and that infamous promo gave me a bastard cold. It's no wonder that when I used that reference in these clickbait videos, it never got fucking over whatsoever. Read a fucking book, you thick bastards. Lana, as you can see, being the weather presenter is hard. Somewhere over here, the top bit of her name slate, Ting claims that her hometown is Moscow, Russia, but she also, the little lower bit of the Ting there, says she's a star of Total Divas, where if you tune into Total Divas, which I certainly fucking don't because I've got better fucking things to do with my time, she plays an American woman. Little bit of a problem here whenever there's a program with WWE and its title, Lana should be playing the same character, so that when crossover like this happens, it always makes sense. If they don't, and they have Lana playing separate characters on SmackDown Live and Total Divas, all programs under the WWE umbrella, it makes just as little sense as WWE not offering LeVar Ball a contract after his fire appearance on Raw this week. Yes, I've watched it back, and yes, I realise he is absolutely fantastic. He might have made a mockery of the business, he might have made a mockery of The Miz, he might have made a mockery of the Intercontinental Championship, but what he proved is that he has more charisma and gains than most of the roster WWE employ. He is money! I remember when Lana tried to be a professional wrestler and she hit a finishing move on Naomi. And then I remember when Naomi kicked out of the finishing move. And then a second later, Naomi hit her own finishing move, which is visibly a far less impactful than Lana's finishing move. But Lana couldn't kick out of that less impactful finishing move. Fucking bullshit, lads. What the was the point in that? What purpose was it trying to serve? How does Lana come back from this? Lana just looked like a fool. I get that there might not be room for her at the moment on a stacked SmackDown Live women's division at the moment, but instead of making her look like a fool in matches like this bullshit, why don't you just repackage her with my bae Ruru, get them back together and get them doing their 2014 shtick again, because as her promos and the relationship and the little they used to do to each other down the ramp, that was absolute fire, and they shouldn't have stopped it in the fucking first place, the fucking morons. That is fucking bollocks. Jesus. Oh, good look, lads. It's John O'Clock, motherfuckers, for the first time in an episode and a half. It's happening, I can't believe it. Baron Corbin, as you can see there, threw a lovely clothesline, and JBL followed up with the line. Baron Corbin just threw a clothesline from his ankles. What the does that even mean, John? Now, we've all heard the saying, coming from your boots, and if you don't know what that means, go and ask your parents. And we also know that JBL was trying to convey that Baron got strength from his feet and it went all the way up through his body and resulted in a lariat like that, but he said ankles. It made no sense. What was he doing? Again, WWE just repeating things time and time again does not make them right. How can Tamina be from the Pacific Islands when there's lots of islands, but only one of her? Unless, of course, WWE have a stock of Taminas spread all around the Pacific Isles, and they just pluck one every week to use on SmackDown Live. Stop with that shit, Ross. It just makes no sense. All I'm asking, lads, and here comes a fire punch, so strap yourselves in and get ready for a bumpy ride. WWE, just pick one of the specific islands. Pick one of them and just use them, because it makes sense, and what you're doing at the moment does not. Here are the ladies before the commercial break, and here are the ladies after the commercial break. A commercial break which Tom Phillips claims those ladies had battled all the way through. To me, it just likes Natalya and Carmella have been having a little nap. A f***ing restless one, of course, because as you can see, Natalya and Carmella have wriggled their way down the side of the ring a bit because they were having a f***ing nightmare about the finish of the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. But still, the point stands. They were napping before they went to break. They were napping when they came back from break. Wake and bake. Break. Tom, all they would have been fighting was the urge not to top themselves after they dreamt about that finish one more time. Tom Phillips faced the shit out of another line on commentary when he complimented, and I quote, Nat and Naomi for a spear by Tamina. Good work, Tom, you f***ing numpty. The psychology of this scene here is completely out of whack. First of all, why is Natalya applying a submission hold in a match where the sole aim is to retrieve a briefcase from a hook in the sky? And second of all, why is Charlotte breaking up Natalya and Carmella, who are all tangled together and can't climb the ladder, when all she had to do was go, ooh, tiptoe up the ladder in the background and tell the crowd to be quiet. Baby faces are f***ing stupid. And we end with the Money in the Bank ladder match itself. Didn't it half feel like they were just backtracking and nothing else? We all know it. That was the match that should have taken place at Money in the Bank last week, but it didn't, and WWE, in my opinion, realised they'd done f***ed up. While it did feel like a storyline at the time with the immediacy of Daniel Bryan's tweet after the finish, and you know, some could argue they redid the match on free television just to up them ratings a little bit, the winner and the way she won felt like WWE were backtracking, realising, f*** it, we're f***ed up before, let's f***ing do it correctly, just to shut up the internet, because the internet are right and we are wrong, and we don't like it when that happens. And then you have the JBL commentary line, which sealed the deal for me in this point of them backtracking their decision from Money in the Bank, when he said, for all the ankle-biting critics, Carmella just did it all by herself. How transparent is that? And because of the transparency, and because of John just about confirming that WWE backtracked on their call, in my humble opinion, I guess it's John again, motherfuckers! What a lovely, lovely way to end. Bye-bye!